It started. So I spent a little bit of time before this YouTube video actually started building this deck with all of chat, so they're probably tired of hearing me blab and not play Magic. But I am going to attempt to run through this super quick and kind of what's going on here for all of you YouTubers. I'm trying to play Titanshift, but I'm trying to build the deck in such a way that you don't care about Oko as much, and therefore make your Urza matchup a lot better. This is something that I believe Dominic Harvey tried to do at the Invitational, expecting a lot of Urza. He brought Titanshift with like main deck Field of the Dead with another one on the sideboard, and was expecting to be able to just Field of the Dead out the Oko decks and just like use spells to go over the top, like spells and lands to go over the top of all the Oko like shenanigans that are going to be going on in that tournament. So he didn't really line up his way because there's a bunch of devoted druids, but I think he didn't have necessarily a bad idea. So that is what I'm trying to iterate on. His list looks very different from mine, though, as he had his Veil of Summers in the main deck to be even more meta games, and I'm not going to do that because I think Lightning Bolts are really, really good. Even as just like a main deck like game plan as part of Scapeshifting people, like you can use it as a ramp spell if you're trying to Scapeshift with 7 lands, so you can just like shoot them down to 18 or 17 or whatever, and then Scapeshift them with 7 lands. So that's pretty nice. You'll notice I've cut a land but kept the Field of the Dead. I think Field of the Dead is still going to be important against Oko, but I don't think necessarily, because we're not tightening as much, because I cut the Summoners packs, I don't think we need all 4 Valakuts. So I'm playing still 13 Mountains, the 6, 3, 4, and I'm playing up a fetch land over the Valakut, I believe. And then a Field of the Dead over the other flex land. No, I have the same number of fetch lands. All right. So I have 8 fetch lands, 13 mountains, the 2 forests that are split, you can see, snow-covered and regular, and then 3 Valakuts and a Field of the Dead. So the mana base, a little experimental. If I end up missing the Valakut because I feel like a moron or whatever, like I end up playing against blue-white, then whatever, it'd be like that. We have another Field of the Dead in the sideboard. We can board it in that spot. But I'm interested to try having less like tapped lands that don't cast our green cards in our main deck, because we've gone up a bunch of green cards, and yeah, it's just, I think it's going to make the mana a lot smoother, and the 4th Valakut has diminishing returns. Playing 3 bolts is the interaction. I think it's the best piece of interaction Titanshift has to offer right now. I'm up a Farseek from my normal off-ramp spells. Got the 4 Explorers, 2 Farseeks, hate Farseek, but whatever, it's good enough. Khalni Expeditions, X3, and 1 Prismatic Omen. Also got the traditional 8 for Search for Sakura, the 4 Scapeshifts, the 4 Titans, and like I said, 4 Escape to the Wilds over Summoner's Pact. A little bit of logic behind that. I think that Hour of Promise was something Dom was trying, and I'm excited about the prospect of having something that is like a payoff card for 5 mana, but isn't necessarily like just Hour of Promise, which puts 2 lands into play and is done with it. This card gives you a little bit more to work with. It lets you make another land drop, so it still functions as a ramp spell the turn you play it. And it lets you look at top 5 cards, so it helps you bridge to like maybe fighting your Scapeshifts a little easier, because with this build, to be good against Oko, I want to be Scapeshifting more often. And so I don't want more Primeval Titans through Summoners packs. I don't want just Hour of Promise. I just want the I win button in the form of Scapeshift. So I'm trying to make my deck a better Scapeshift deck. We'll see how that plays out. And then the sideboard is just kind of relatively thrown together. I'm playing 4 Veil of Summer because I think it's the best sideboard card Titanshift has gotten in the last like decade or so. So it's just like going to be good against all the shadow and all the counter spells out of Urza. A second Field of the Dead to make up for the lack of 5 payoff lands against blue-white, where you want to naturally draw them more often. Also going to be good against probably like Shadow and Urza, but I don't really know that I'm willing to commit to it in the main deck. And that may just be even nonsense on top of all that. 3 Damping Spheres for Amulet Titan and Storm, matchups like that. Just once again, another one of your best sideboard cards, although it is worse than it's been when like Tron and all those decks were really, really popular. But still very good, still very potent card, and helps a lot in the Amulet matchup. A few sweepers and more interactive cards in case people decide to stay on the Devoted Druid plan or are playing Infect or whatever. I want to give myself a chance, even though I'm probably going to get dunked on. We got some more interactive pieces for that, varied a little bit. Especially for the sake of humans, you want to have varied interactive pieces. We got Primal Command. This is partly for burn and partly just to have another top-end card in the sideboard you can board in, being able to just 5 mana gain 7. We did a Scryfall search. It was the best on rate. And we got Baloth, almost exclusively for burn. It's a deck that's popular enough, and we have the sideboard slots to afford it. So you can bring it in against Shadow. I don't think with the 4 Veils in the field that we're going to have enough slots. But I don't know. We'll see. See how it plays out. See if we have enough slots for it all. But I don't think we're actually going to end up bringing in Veil anymore. With like, we probably want to bring in like all of these cards against Shadow. So we'll see what happens. Let's play some Magic. I'm sorry to hold everybody while I introduced YouTube to all that nonsense. So many modern events. What the heck? 100 play points. Join. Wait, add Oko. You're a genius, Mimo. You're a genius. Any deck track. Wow, this is busted. I mean, it looks busted. It sounds busted in my head. That counts as busted, right? 3 KHE is so many. It's like the number I've always played. Where's Drowned Catacomb and Kit Rock Monster? Are you going to play Oko and Storm? I'm not planning on playing Oko and Storm. Although it's not even like the worst thing, right? Like you play against Thalia Guardian 3 and just elk it. Blech. Got him. Golos plus Prismatic Omen. You're a genius. It's so good. That's just good deck building. Alright, this hand does Titanshift things. Probably going to keep it. I have no self-control. You showed me a hand with more than 2 lands and Explore. I just have to keep. There's no other choice. Goldman Zax? Is this Zach Goldman? He said he was going to be playing Mox Opals, so maybe we'll get to play against Urza for the first time in this league. But yeah, this Titanshift build is mostly experimental with the whole idea of like trying to exploit the fact that the Urza deck right now doesn't have an I win button and is just trying to outvalue you. And like, that's just never really been what Modern's about. So, we'll see. A Forest. It's not a bad draw. If I lead on Snow-Covered Mountain, what do you think they're going to do? Do you think they're going to think I'm Burn? Do you think they're going to think that I am Burn? I don't know. It's a question for the ages. I might just like Farseek on turn 3. I don't know how the math turns out, but if we Farseek, we can go KHE into fetch land, fetch, explore, play another fetch land. We can just like do it all. Like playing the KHE doesn't actually buy me a turn or anything. And I'm still going to have the same amount of total mana. So I don't think I'm supposed to play the KHE. Or rather, I guess I'm actually up a mana because I get to cast the Farseek first. But, yo, our hand is sweet, right? I mean, our hand's great. Like, sequencing it's a little odd. Amulet of Vigor might be a combo with Prime Time. What do you think? I mean, they do have synergy. I'll give you that. They have synergy. In our deck, I think that synergy is somewhat lacking. Sorry for ruining your stream. Mimo, you're never ruining my stream. My opponent has disconnected. We played a turn of Magic. Love to see it. You're always welcome here. Turn 2 Expedition and Explore, fetch on Farseek. I'm not sure that's correct, right? I think what's correct is Farseek into KHE, right? Because you Farseek to 3 mana, untap, play KHE, play your fetch land for turn. That puts 2 counters, and then you can fetch, explore, play a land. Yeah, this is just like, this is better, right? Is this better? Am I stupid? Because, yeah, you untap with 5 mana. No, you untap with 7. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. I could like draw it out, but I don't think it actually matters. I think all roads lead to Rome. Shadow. Hey Mo, thanks for the sub. 5 months. Love to see it. What's up, brother? What's up? How's your World of Warcrafting? You owning? Cycle. You got it. Now I'm tempted to run the KHE. I'm actually now tempted to hold it because I think there's a chance they have like Stubborn Denial. But if they have Stubborn Denial, maybe that's just like fine. Maybe we run an Explore. That seems kind of goofy. Like, what if you played Explore this turn? Does that impact anything? Yeah, fetch lands are better to hold, I think. I'm just gonna Farseek. It's nice that my opponent doesn't have a threat. It's really nice of them. Yeah, here's just Stomping Ground. Don't want to pay life on that. We have a blocker for later, so now this might be what we do instead of Explore. Because we can use Explorers as cantrips. Did you find a threat? Inquisition? Deal. Now I'm actually kind of glad we held the KHE. Because like now it lets me do 2 things next turn no matter what. It's pretty sweet. pretty sweet. Although we probably would have had it just because we have 2 fetch lands. I guess maybe that's just really bad for me then. Because, yeah, we would have had 2 things. Fair enough. Fair enough. Played around Stubborn. Didn't play around Discard. Shed you? You got it. Alright. We have land 4. We have them dead. Explore. One land. 2 lands. Fetch. Here's a Cinder Glade. Here is a Sakura-Tribe Elder. Go. Can't stub that. Correct. Actually, you're right. Maybe I should have Steved. That way it just, like, lets me bridge everything. Although now stub's kind of a problem, right? Because, like, we're going to spend next turn tapping mana. Unless we draw a land, I guess. We can draw, like, a land for a turn. And they're just dead AF. Well, now we can get stubbed. Block. Do you have the TBR? I'm gonna sack it. It's gonna happen. If they TBR me, it hits me for 8. It's just not even very many. Let's grab a Mountain in case you draw Field of the Dead, or Titan. Blurp. Titan would actually be a pretty good draw. Another Shadow. Okay. Another Shadow? Oh no. Holding up blue, you hate to see it. Titan. Escape to the Wilds, huh? Okay, this leaves an interesting predicament. Like, we can... Like, we're dead to a TBR. No matter what. If they get another turn. We have the line of Sack Daddy plus Shift, which obviously kills them. We also could high roll into Escape. If they let it resolve and we find Field of the Dead, we're in pretty good shape. We have a blocker if they don't have TBR. So I think no matter what, if he has stub TBR, we lose. So the question is, which of them do we want to play around? Derp to derp to derp. I do not know. I do not know. I guess this really play around TBR to just jam Escape, right? Maybe it does. Because if they have just stub, then we want to play Escape. If they have just TBR, we want to play Scapeshift, like the Sakura-Tribe Elder Scapeshift. So we just have to decide which of those things we're going to put them on. They're statistically more likely to have Stubborn Denial and not TBR, right? I don't think we win by escaping. Why would I wish it's a pact? I guess I do, because they can stop that. No, you're right, I do. I do wish it was a pact right here. Player on stub. Okay, so playing around stub means just jamming this. I think that's what we're supposed to do. They're less likely to have a TBR than to have a stub. Wait, what if they have a shock land? 6, 8. We only take 18. So they have to have a fetch land. And a fetch land kills us? I guess we need to think about that. My logic's so bad. Because all they have to have is like a fetch land or a shock land. Or, yeah, a fetch land kills us. That's not great. There's a lot more fetch lands. Alright. I think I'm going to go for the Scapeshift. It has a higher ceiling, too. Yeah, we're going to go for the win. Watch. My opponent's probably sitting in the tank, like if they don't have it, they're going to be so mad. They're going to be like, you did all this thinking just to kill me anyway. Blah, 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 rebel, rebel. It's like, yep, I did. Yep, I did. Did all this thinking just to kill you. Boop. Stub me. They didn't have the stub, chat. Got him. We're so skilled. We're so skilled. Once again, they're probably really tilted. Alright, as I said, I probably want like all, maybe these, like all this stuff. Give me the veils. Give them to me. I want them all. Bolts. Suck. Escape. Worse than Primal, probably? I don't know. Doesn't impact the board, whereas this one, like, could impact the board. I want a lot of payoff. They're not really planning to pressure my lands. Explorer's kind of bad in this matchup, I think. I think KHE is kind of clunky. I want to be holding up like an extra man every turn. Omen doesn't actually put more lands into play. It's cutting a lot of ramp, and I don't want to do that. So we'll cut like one escape. Still have 12 payoffs, but we have another land. We're cutting Explorer, but going up a land. It's kind of weird. What do I want this last cut to be? Could cut a land, keep it at 27. Doesn't seem smart. Playing the long con, get them mad going into game 2, and then they play loose. Yeah, I'm genius. The real thing is I'm just a genius. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't really want to cut any of my payoff. Like, this match is going to be a lot about just, like, making land drops into payoff. Maybe I will cut a KHE. Just, like, trim 4 ramp spells. Feels goofy. Feels really goofy. I don't know. Let's try it. See what happens. It sucks. It sucks. Omen is better on the play. I just don't think Omen's good at all in this matchup, is the thing. Drake, you're busted? Oh, you're too sweet, Nubs. So many Veils! Oh, Veil everything. Veil is a lot worse than the draw. And this hand has a lot of payoff. They could just take my lands. This sucks. I'm not looking at this. Take my lands. I mean, they eventually take my lands. This is basically a 3-land hand, right? Like, we're just going to mulligan this. This hand's demonstrably better. I will keep. Veil's really bad on the draw, but I might just want one later. Kind of want to hold it. Might just bottom it. I'm in a weird spot. We're going to bottom a land. We're on the draw. We're more likely to hit lands. I want them to be scared of Veil. Okay. If they don't discard me, we're going to lead on fetch land. Yeah, that's fine. Notably, Inquisition cannot take Primeval Titan. So if they have Thoughtseize in their deck, yep, they have to take Veil. Love to see it. You love to see it. Well, that's a pretty good draw, too. Can we afford to fetch a forest? I don't know that we can. But life total does matter in this matchup, so I think I'm going to. Fetch a forest. Suspend, go. And then we'll just fetch a basic mountain or whatever the next one. Yeah, 1 forest is fine. The thing is, it's a little awkward with 6 mana. Like, if we get to exactly 6 mana, we're going to have forest plus Valakut, which only has 4 mountains, so we'll have to grab, like, 2 mountains, and we won't be able to kill them. Whereas if we could grab Valakut mountain and deal... I guess we'd do the same, but we'd have, like, an extra Valakut or whatever, right? Hope you 5-0 with and Titanship players arbitrary take up 3 Valakuts as the default. It doesn't seem overly likely, but it's possible. Always yield. I mean, people are already sometimes playing for, or, apologize, sometimes playing 3 Valakuts already because of Field of the Dead. Boop. Next turn we get lands 4 and 5. So if we draw, it'd be a sick turn to draw Escape to the Wilds. What do you got? A Shadow? Nice! Sick Inquisition. We unmulliganed. That unmulligans us, chat. I'm so good. We're so good. Alright. Yup. What if they stub this? You think they stub this? They might. I would if I were them. Alright. Not about it. You got it. Oh, yeah, chat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, now they got rewarded for not stubbing it, but look at that draw. Just fits in perfectly. No! Why would you not stub my ramp spell and let me Titan you next turn? Does that just mean you have Disdainful Stroke? Might just mean they have Disdainful Stroke. Lame. Lame, 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 lame. Yeah, whatever. I'll go to 0. What do you have? Oh, they have a Liliana? Gross. Snap Inquisition doesn't do anything. Oh, Shadow? Sure. Titan. So we have to shock to 6. How do we not get TBR'd? I don't really know. I mean, they're holding up Stroke. If they have Stroke, I'm just dead as shit. So, not gonna play around it at all. Here's a Titan. Alright. Had all of the things. Sure. It's kind of a tilt. Boop. But I guess they knew about the escape or whatever, right? All the cards look great. Maybe this sucks. On the play, I think this sucks. I just want another ramp spell. Although Explorer is not the best ramp spell. But it's better than the rest of them. Alright, we're just going to run Explore. We have 28 lands anyway. 3 Explores will be fun. Rip Drake. What do you mean? We're going to game 3. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. We drew so well there, too. We drew so well. They just drew so well, too. They had like 2 counter spells, 2 discard spells, and 2 threats before turn 4. Just like, what the heck? Shadow never has that. They're supposed to break off and die. I would love to play first. See, now they're saying sweet. Keep. We're going to put the Fear of God in them. We're going to put Forest, play Forest Go. Should have F6 till they play a land. Like spam 5 like right here. That way they're like incentivized to just discard me. Nope. Gah! That'll be a nope for me, dog. How does that one sound? It also doesn't let them lose the life too. That's pretty good. That's not bad. It's not bad. Another Veil of Summer? Jesus. Oh. Kind of want to just explore though. Like I want to let them just discard. I'm fine holding the Veil. I just need to get my like cards going. I wouldn't mind another green source, so I think I'm actually gonna play a Sakura-Tribe Elder. Like there's the upside of if I draw an untapped green source off of the Explorer, we can hold up the second Veil, but I think I just want to hold that Veil anyway. Like we have multiple payoff cards as it is, and if we just get to 6 mana, we can play payoff card plus Veil. And like, so I'd rather just develop my main game plan here. Sure. Got a Gurmafish. Yeah, you do. Maybe that means I'm supposed to hold the Sakura-Tribe Elder. Because it could potentially just save 5 damage. And there's not a lot we can do with it this turn anyway. Because we're just going to go to 3 mana. I think I might actually hold this Sakura. It's tough. Take an extra hit for 5. Scream Veil Summer in chat, because that's what you're doing. Yeah, dude, I love Veil Summer. Veil Summer's sweet. Yeah, alright, I'm just going to crack it. It's just too tempting if we hit, like, a second, like, ramp spell to, like, accomplish stuff. Alright, well. Explore. Land. That's 5 mana. I could get to 6 mana right now. Actually, I think that's what I'm going to do. Let me get to 6 mana. And then have Veil plus 5 drops left. Like, all of these 5 drops are good cards. So unless they have specifically, like, a discard spell plus, like, a counter spell next turn, which is very possible. I'm just not super worried about it. Like, see, I have 2 payoff cards and a Veil. So they're incentivized to take Veil and just, like, counter the first thing. But we have time, because we're at 19, to just, like, play all my cards. There's also, like, they had no idea I had the 2 payoff cards, too, so, like, it's very reasonable that their hand isn't, like, sculpted in a way that is going to be good against this, because they, like, got Veiled on turn 1 or whatever. Take Escape. Okay. Bobble me. Sure. I'm going to gain 7 and tutor a Titan is what I'm going to do. Oh, you have another discard spell? That's rough. Maybe like that, though. Maybe it'll be just a shadow. Although, if it's a shadow, I'm just going to make them gain 7. This command's going to be dirty. Oh, he texted me. Alright. A land? What does that accomplish? Not a whole lot. I could, like, put their land on top. That'd be sick. Search your library for a creature card. Reveal it, put it in your hand, then show your library. Choose target player. Me. I'll choose Primeval Titan. And then this is going to be my 4th mountain. It was a lucky draw, actually. Drawing a land there. That's pretty sick. We did it. And, like, because not only do we have the land for stroke, but we also have, or, like, the land to protect us from stroke, but we also have, like, a second mountain that lets us grab 2 mountains and, like, shoot down the Gurmag Angler. Or I might just grab some blockers or whatever. Like, it doesn't really super matter. Grabbing Field of the Dead might make more sense. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different names. So we could grab Field Valakut and then just kill them with an attack. That might be the move. You're at 8. Still only 1 blue source, which is pretty relevant. Ashiok Nightmare Weaver. Or Ashiok Dream Render, rather. So his abilities, -4. That seems hateful. I guess I want to cycle looking for Escape to the Wilds. So let's cycle this. Explore. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, and? So the question is, do we Primeval Titan? Or do we try to, like, hold the Primeval Titan? I don't really know what I want to do. I think I'm more likely to cast Escape. Although this means I, like, definitely can't kill Ashiok. But the fact they tapped out... Let's Escape. Primeval Titan, eh? Very nice. So we can play Mountain number 5, Mountain number 6. Mountain number 5. Mountain number 6. Do we just go face? We can also just kill the Ashiok. I need to think about what's correct here. I could just kill the Gurmag Angler. That's the safest. So we bolt the Ashiok, we explore, we bolt the Ashiok again. Or we can bolt them, explore, bolt them again. But then we're short a mountain from actually killing them. So I think I'm supposed to bolt the Ashiok. Okay. Yeah, I'll use its ability. Green. Explore. Wooded Foothills. That's not shabby. Bolt Ashiok. Okay, yes. Then we can... Oh, I need to actually tap appropriate mana. Green. Cast this. Grab this. Shoot you. Okay. Yup. Oh. Let's shrink this zone. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Nice Ashiok. Very powerful. I think, yeah, Ace, I think Escape was a little better than a Pact. What do you think? What do you think? Was that okay? Hey, F-Balls, how's it going? Who knows? Haven't done the math. Do we even have 12 mana? That was my goal with ramping there, is I wanted to try to hit 12 mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 2 Titans next turn. So we can play around Disable Shuck by just playing another Primeval Titan. That's pretty sick, not gonna lie. It's pretty sick. I'm here for it. Dude, look at that. Look at that. Chat. Chat. Wow. That was pretty hot. You know what's better than Primetime? What's better than Primetime? What's better than a little Primetime? 2 Primetimes? What do you think about 2 Prime? Yeah, I agree. Clip it and put it in the Valakut group. Dude, I'm booted from the Valakut group. I'm not in that group. But that was hot. That was hot. That was nice. Escape to the Wilds. Very impressive. I mean, that was the card I said I wanted to draw. We drew it. And it was impressive. So, like... Yeah, so we were playing against my buddy Zach Goldman. Playing Shadow. I can invite you back. No worries. That makes me puke a little. That was impressive. We just, like, escaped to the Wilds, then immediately played 4 of the cards. Impressive. Just like, Ashiok, no problem. I don't need to search my library. What do I look like? A plebe? Come on. Come on. Searching libraries. What do I look like? I'm going to text him. Love to see it. Love to see it. Good start. Good start. Veil of Summer. What a Magic card. In that Shadow matchup. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Nice hate card forehead. For he's playing Shadow, he's always on the deck. He always hates on the deck. Well, I think it's his buddy playing on his account or whatever. Glam. All right, Glam. What are you doing, Glam? We got an interactive piece. We got a payoff. We got some ramp. This hand's not insane, but I think we keep it. Like, this hand doesn't really just... Like, this hand needs an Explorer to be insane. Oh, humans! Well, this Bolt's going to be a home run now. I feel so smart. Aether Vial, eh? Scapeshift. Two diversified payoff is nice. I'm going to play a snow-covered mountain to give myself the best opportunity to draw a natural green source so I don't have to crack a fetch land. So that maybe I can make this Khalni expedition come down faster. Humans. See, this is what's important about this deck, too, is like we still have like 3 bolts in our main, so we didn't really make our deck that much worse against humans, which is really nice. If they play Meddling Mage and they bolt, we're kind of fine with it. Like, it's not really the most important card in our hand anyway. What is this? Nice. Look at this. Is that Thalia? It's kind of obnoxious. Ugh. Okay. Alright, no champion of the parish, which is kind of nice. Valakut. Play a Verdant Catacombs. Just try to keep him off the scent as long as possible. Okay. Hierarch. Okay. I maybe should have fetched here, because they can respond, if they're savvy, they can respond to my fetch by vialing. That could be an issue. But I'm gonna hope to get a little bit of equity out of this by just like the Exalted. Some Meddling Mage. A Mariner. Alright. Is this abilities too? Whenever you permanently target a spell or ability? Jesus. Makes Scapeshifting them kind of hard, huh? It's pretty good against Valakut. Snow-covered forest. Cast, target the Thalia. F6. Hell, there's an argument to casting and targeting this. That is tilting. They have another Thalia, watch. Image. Make another Mariner. Sure. This one's not so bad because it counters it, so I can just target it for free or whatever. And, like, this isn't actually very aggressive of a start. Ugh. That's so bad. Culinary Expedition. Here's a Valakut. Always yes. Always yield. Go. So we're going to have to use these natural Valakuts to gun down their creatures quite a bit. And it looks like they have Reflector Mage up. Attack for 4. That's fine. Okay, nothing else is great for us. So we're going to have 6 lands next turn. Blitz! 3 months. Thank you so much for your support, Drake. It's a me. Snap sucks against them. There's some shadow drama here. Drawing the 1 bolt. There's more than 1 bolt. Come on. Come on. Give me some credit here. Alright. I guess I'm going to try to play around Deputy a little bit. Go for it on upkeep. Because I'm cracking it no matter what. It's just a question of, like, what does that look like? Activate Aether Vial? Nope. Put it on the stack. I'm just going to fetch. Grab a Stomping Ground. Would not like to pay 2. Crack this. Grab regular mountain, snow-covered mountain. That's 4. We proceed. I guess we can grab Field of the Dead, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we can grab Field of the Dead. So we can grab a Field of the Dead plus a mountain and then, like, shoot down this, which is going to be nice. Another Vial doesn't really matter. Scapeshift doesn't super matter. So this is going to be land 5. So this is land 5. Here's a Titan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lands. So we can grab like a Stomping Ground plus a Field of the Dead. Make 2 blockers. Boop. Would not. Alright, target this one. Just targeting it kills it, so we don't have to care about anything else. Always yield. Always yes, always yield. No. No. Still not gonna pay 1 for Unsettled Mariner. I am, however, going to make 2 2/2s. Turn is yours, opponent. And I think, even if they have Reflector Mage, that we have this one all dialed up. Yeah, here comes the Reflector Mage. Yeet. I will happily return this Primeval Titan to my hand. Because we got another mountain to pick this off, and then we can just Scapeshift them. We are clear for liftoff at that point. I guess I can just recast the Titan. So we can just, like, make some chumpers. Make some chump blocks. No cards in hand. See, matchup's still easy. Who cares if you cut random stuff? Matchup is still easy. Yeet. Yeet. Block. Block. Okay. I'm at 7. Another prime time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 lands. So you play the 10th land, go upstairs. They don't have a Vial on Unsettled Mariner. I don't see a reason to continue to wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 6 mountains left in the deck. Feels like all roads lead to Rome. Scapeshifts. Pew 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 pew. See if they're gonna make me play it out. Nope, they will not. I appreciate that, Glam. Good guy, Glam. All right, let's get some removal in the deck. Yeet, yeet, yeet. Feel it, it's great. Alright. What sucks? Field of the Dead. Can confirm this hand's a winner. I'd have played the second Valakut first. Yeah, maybe. I mean, we can kill them with one Valakut, two Valakuts. Doesn't really matter. Like I said, all roads lead to Rome. So, we need to decide what sucks. I don't think Escape to the Wilds is very good because it doesn't play to the board. So I'm actually going to trim 2 of them and go down to like just 10 payoff. I also don't want to get payoff flooded. We have like a lot of interaction stuff we're going to be trying to do. Colony Art Expedition gets worse when we're trying to put Engineered Explosives on 2 and blow it up. Prismatic Omen doesn't put lands in play, which is bad for Field of the Dead. Maybe this card just like shouldn't be in our deck anymore. Like every time I go to sideboarding, I'm just like, this is not good with the Field of the Dead plan, and like maybe it should just be something else. I don't know what, but it has not overwhelmed me thus far. I'm cut a single Farseek. Down. I'm down. Let's do this. Some light trimmings. Light trimmings. You missed my message, BB? Where'd you post? Where'd you post, Mo? Where is it at? Where is it at? There's quite a bit flooding through here. Probably long, but I like all my explorers with 28 lands. I saw you said that, but I'm playing. I guess that's fair. Let's see. Where's your next message? I'm watching on my phone in bed, and I want you to know if I fall asleep tonight listening to the sweet sounds of your voice. I appreciate that, Mo. Are you going to bed this early? I love Omen. Speeding up our main plan is gas. I mean, it's a weird card to evaluate because saying it speeds up our main plan isn't exactly honest. Because, like, it does, but at the same time, it doesn't do it well. This is a vile hand if I've ever seen one. Alright. So we can shock, play turn 2 like Valakut, or we just play the Sakura-Tribe Elder if they go Thalia. And we're going to shock, and we're going to suspend this no matter what. If they do something like Meddling Mage, naming Search for Tomorrow, we're just going to suspend the other Search for Tomorrow. Oh, and hold our Bolt. They probably have one more land. It's probably like a cigarette. Oh, just another Canopy. Sure. Another Vial. Ugh, that's not great for me. Always yield. Alright, I guess what we should do is I want to suspend this, play this tapped pass. And I guess I want to stop on my upkeep in case they choose to do something goofy with, like, Meddling Mages and stuff. Because if they just, like, put their thing in on Meddling Mage and then play Thalia, I have to, like... I actually probably lose. I probably just lose on the spot. This loses to Thalia plus Meddling Mage this turn. But they didn't have Thalia last turn, so we'd have to draw Thalia this turn. However, I do believe they have Meddling Mage. Yeah, here it comes. Meddling Mage. But I don't think you have Thalia. Bing. I'd probably name Search for Tomorrow if I were you. I don't know what your opinions are on that, but it seems good to me. Yeah. Oh, crack one? Sure. Wow, your hand's that bad, huh? Well, if you name Illusion here, you still can't cast the thing. Triggers. Oh, no. Oh, no, I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Good job, Drake. I put a stop on my upkeep, but didn't clear my stops. All talent, chat. Now I just want to hold the bolt. No, I don't. I'm still gonna bolt this. Fuck. Well, they got a free card out of that. And we'd have a Titan this turn too, right? No, we still have a Titan anyway. We just could Scapeshift them, whereas we can't now. So if they have, like, Melee Mage named Titan, then we're just, like, in trouble. Punt, 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 punt. Clear all of your auto yields, Drake. Whatever. We're pretty far ahead in this game anyway. We're at 18. They have 4 cards in hand, although they probably have Mantis Rider here. I don't know why else they would keep this hand. Yeah, okay. Now the question is, do they have the image to back it up? I believe they might, which is part of why I bolted the Metal Mage before they got an untap, is I believe they have an image. It's not hard, chat. It's not hard. Okay, now we're getting pretty punished by not having that land in play, right? Because we really need the extra mountain. Search, go grab a snow-covered mountain. Untap. Yield. Cast. So punishing, so punishing. Regular mountain. Forest. Here's a Titan. Yes. Let's grab mountain. Mountain. No. That one. And that one. Bleh. 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 Could have killed the champion too. Instead, might have to chump block now or whatever. Unbelievable. But they don't have another melee mage, or they would have used that, I think. So maybe that's just good for me. It's only like a concern if they have melee mage plus reflector mage or something. Draw a card. I am not scared of draw a card. Your hand has to be a little more busted than crack your canopy for you to win this particular game. Wow, our humans matchup must be great. Like, we just literally got Stone Rain for free and just like, we're still playing. Yeah, okay, I have no effects. You think they have the Unsettled Mariner? Well, we're going to find out. They do. Okay. Fortunately, the Unsettled Mariner doesn't actually matter. Oh, well, that makes it even easier. Clear all auto yields. Fetch. Grab a Cinder Glade. That. Yeah. Would like to do that. Yes. You should probably flash that in, like, right here. Although I would just hold up the fetch land. I guess there's nothing they really could have done. Like, I would just play the fetch land and hold it up. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, yeah, we had 6 mountains, so we could sack. I'd probably sack, like, all but 1 mountain in the Valakut. Got him! 2-0'd him, despite the fact we literally... Wait, we just have lethal? Yeah, we do. Yeah, despite the fact they got like a free Stone Rain out of their Metal Mage that they should have gotten, we still just like, that game still was like not really close. Like, what the heck? This matchup, man, that matchup looked good. This hand looks good. Like, akin to that matchup, this hand looks good. Would not like to pay 2 life. This is why Explorer is so good. How many times do I have to tell you people? Explorer is so good. It is so, so good in this deck. Like, it just makes all of your hands keepable. Okay, that's exaggeration. Once upon a time. I don't know. You playing Druid? We're just going to die to Druid. Dislike. Inkmoth Nexus! Oh, fuck. Oh, no! Chad, I'm in danger. Chad, help. Oh, no. Well, yeah, that's not great. That's not great. We've beaten it before. We can beat it again. Here's that. We got a Valakut. A Valakut's important. We can maybe start, like, firing some bolts at their thing, and the Inkmoth draw isn't busted. But they could just easily Blighted Agent me here and just, like, go, oh. Never mind. Hardened Scales. Hardened Scales. Hardened scales. Chat, it's just hardened scales. You really do love to see it. I was so worried. I thought I was dead. Explore. So we're going to play land, and Farseek. What are you tanking on? Scapeshift? Okay, and? That's a pretty good draw. Land. Farseek. Seek very far. Grab another one of these. No. 6 lands, 7th land. Don't kill me, bro. You know what would just be super sick? Drawing a bolt. Although I guess if we just have to escape the wilds, we could hit a bolt and then they can't kill us with Inkmoth. They may not be able to kill us anyway. This has to be like double hardened scales or something. Ballista ain't it. Ballista is not it. What is this? Ravager is okay. Sack to Ravager. Another Opal. Attack. Put me to 18. Escape. Oh, this lets me bolt the thing? Dece. Very dece. Okay. So we have 5 mountains and a Valakut. They have a Ravager, another Ravager. I guess I should just lead on Escape and see what happens, right? Let's do that. There's no way I'm Scape shifting for 18. That's just not happening. Wait. Yeah, I am, right? Wait, just kill them. I'm so dumb. I'm so stupid. I literally almost just punted. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'm just very dumb. I'm just very, very stupid. It's not often you actually get the kill this way, so I just missed it entirely. Yup. Chat, I don't want to hear your nonsense. I see you typing. I don't want to hear it. Boop. Skip shift you. Yeah. Sack all of my lands. Why not? We'll sack the Valakut too. Just sack everything. Huh. Valakut. This is why you play 13 mountains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. You. You. Also you. Still you. Always yes, always yield. Is Scapeshift harder on Moto or harder than paper? It's way easier in paper. You just grab your lands and say 18 you. Like, you just literally go, all the triggers targeting you. Whereas this, you have to like do the auto yes, auto yield things. And if you have multiple Valakuts, it's obnoxious. Like, whereas normally people just like wait for you to tell them a number, and you do, and the game ends. The Seki's guy. How has Escape to the Wilds felt? It's felt pretty good. I mean, obviously it didn't really matter here, but it almost kind of did. Like, we almost had some stuff going on there. We played... It was kind of bad against humans, but it was really good against Shadow. So, that's kind of where we're at. And we, like, dunked on humans, and Shadow was close. So, like, I'd rather it be good in the harder matchup. What is this? Hardened skills? Do we even want bolts? Like, what do we want? I legitimately have no idea what we want. Like, I just want to submit. Like, the bolts are fine, but nothing to write home about. Maybe the extra land kind of matters. Like, because we need to interact a little bit. So, like, we can bring in a few interactive pieces like this, but I don't even think these are very good. Like, when you had artifact removal spells, those were, like, better than bolts, but, like, Whatever, we can just like cut like this. And like a Farseek. That sucks. I don't even want to cut the Farseek. Should trim like one of these for an explosives. When is we playing Legacy? I wasn't playing on it tonight. Maybe next week. Tip for Urza: play hold W3 while comboing. Noted. Second soldier, because all the targets are you. Urza is very hard on MTGO. It's quite obnoxious. Why am I D tier also Drake? That's good. That's a good meme. That's a good meme. I can't believe people come to me for Titanshift content. It's unbelievable. What does 3 do? I think one of them lets you like auto yes. Like one of those buttons is like an auto yes thing. We're gonna play Storm next, Sergi, for the win. We're in match 3, and I don't expect this match to go on super long. This hand is kind of a tilt, but it has all of the pieces. Like we have 2 1-mana plays, like on the draw. Like our land base is terrible, but I kind of just want to keep this because it has all the everything. Like we got the ramp spells, we got the interaction. We just need we just need to draw functional lands. Figure it out. I'm gonna F6 and go use the bathroom. I'll be right back, chat. We back in here. What did they play? An animation module one? That seems kind of low impact. And we drew an untap land. God, we're so fucking lucky. You got to sit here and see how lucky I was this whole time. Very nice. Suspend. We need to draw another untap land to be able to do this. God, what a tilt. I mean, I might just bolt something next turn. Nothing else we get to hold up. Bolt, I guess. Animation module seems so slow. Inkmoth Nexus. No, I'm glad we have the bolt. You get to make a 1/1 with that? Okay. Putting 2 power to play on turn 2 is fine by me. Blurp. Always yield. Punish me again, I need it. EE. EE on 1's not bad. It's not insane, though. Here's land. I mean, this is just not even close to a quick enough clock, so they have to have another payoff, so we're just going to make them show us the other payoff before we consider making any moves. And that may lead to us taking more damage than we need to. Yeah, like here's the Ravager. Kind of want to just bolt this Arcbound Worker with it on the stack. And then plan to blow up the Arcbound Ravager. So we bolt the Arcbound Worker. Like, they're going to make a 1/1, right? We bolt the Arcbound Worker, you put a counter here, and they don't. That denies them a sack. Thing is, they can get close to killing us with Inkmoth. Just, like, paying for stuff. So I guess we need to let this happen. I think we need to let this happen. We just need to hold up Bolt for like the rest of the game, basically. kind of sucks. But the game is certainly about just not dying. Attack for 2. If we get to 5 mana, we could like play E for 2 and crack it, and then have Bolt up for whatever they target with Arcbound. That'd be kind of good. Attack for deuce. Sure. Yup. Yup. Cast, go grab a mountain of the basic variety. Drew a Scapeshift. It's not bad. It is not bad. There's a KHE. Always yes, always yield. Now we have to be careful with this EE on 2. Because we survived for like 2 turns. Huh. Like, I wonder if we're actually going to have time to cast this Escape to the Wilds. Blech. Another Ink Moth. That's not great. Sure. Tax. No blocks. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 infect as my count. I think they might could squeeze a 9th. So they sack 1, 2, 3 to the Ravager, make it 4, put a counter in there, make that 2, make it 3 with Pendelhaven. And then make a thing, and they sacrifice the thing plus Citadel to put 2 more to 5, 1 more to 6. Yeah, I have 9 poison if you went for it. Each Fang 1. I want to know who tomorrow is and why we're searching for them. Fair. I think they can play around Bolt, though. Like, the turn they go for it, I think they can play around Bolt. By using this Arcbound worker. Four, 5. Alright, let me make sure my math's not bad. So they can make a 1/1 here. This is 2. This is about to be 3. Second counter, third counter, fourth counter, fifth counter, sixth counter. You have 9. So what can we do? Can we bolt? Maybe we should have bolted preemptively. No, there's no way we could have bolted the Ink Moth before now. I'm just trying to think about like what I need to do. Because this is going to put the 4th toughness on it. So we bolt it. And they just have to go all in. And then what? What are our outs after that? I think we just say okay to this. Because there's a chance if they decide to go all in that we can draw like a fetch land and then we have like enough bolts to actually kill this next turn. But we would have to draw a fetch land. Yup. Yup. Oh no, I was one off, wasn't I? I thought I did the math. What the heck? Alright, fine. You win. I don't know how I missed a point somewhere. Maybe I missed the point off Pinnacle even? I thought I counted that. Maybe I'm just bad at math. This is why you don't play Hardened skills. Fetch land? No, we were dead as fuck anyway. But no, we weren't. We could... Oh no, we need to draw land. We need to draw an untapped land at all to escape to the wilds. Alright, I mean, if that's their plan, we'll just board another bolt. EE looks really bad. I don't want EE. I lied. I thought I wanted EE. I don't. It sucks. I thought it was going to be maybe good on like 0 or whatever. And it's just like, it was way too mana intensive for what I wanted it in this matchup. This hand kind of sucks. This is not that bad. Just like a bunch of ramp spells. The Explorer looks really bad. The Farseek looks really good. I'm just going to keep it and hope to draw lands. We have 27 land deck. Seems good enough. Forgot the animation module trigger. I thought I counted that. Jeez. I don't know. Man, I'm probably just really dumb. Animating Jazba. Oh, jeez, I probably butchered that. Animating the Ink Moth is the same mana efficiency as just making a 1/1. Like, it's just you lose a land instead of, like, destroying an arbitrary token. Because it still costs some mana to get one more artifact. But, man, I literally did it twice. Came up with 9 both times. Unbelievable. Just horrible at math. Thank God counting to 18 by 3s is easier. I am ape. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Blitz. You're on board. God, I'm dumb. Nubs figured it out, though. Said they have lethal. Go. We draw, like, 2 lands in a row to probably win this game. Okay. Okay. Well, that's land number 1. Here's a sack daddy. Well, they've had Ink Moth on turn 1 every single game, which is like hella frustrating. They haven't mulliganed, they just had it. 2 Ink Moths. They got a Ravager too. Just like 2 Ink Moths Ravager every game. Sure. Yup. They might just have lethal or whatever. Block. Sack. No idea if I'm going to need a mountain or a forest yet. 2, 4, 5, 6. Alright, they're a little short. But they have it in 2. KHE. Oh, mama. That's a good one. That's a real fucking good one, chat. That's a pretty damn good one. It's a nice, clean turn 4. You really do just love to see it. Fetch. Doesn't really matter, I guess, right? We'll just grab like a forest. In before it matters. Suck daddy. I'm gonna just play around max stuff. Just like make him have it. If you kill me, you kill me. Forest. Alright, go. What you got? Kill me! As far as I can tell, they have 2, 4, 5. They need a Hardened skills to kill me. Okay. What? Alright, I guess. Yeah. Sure. Ugh. That's the only thing that produced four artifacts worth of stuff was a single Hardened skills. And they needed a land for it too, right? Because otherwise they couldn't animate Ink Moth. No, they did. They had an extra. So they had Artifact. Yeah, this is just super lethal. I don't know what the chances are of them getting a hand like this, but especially like across multiple games. But this feels really unlikely. Whatever, I'm the idiot now. Geez, going into that turn, I would have put myself on like the 95% to win. Glich. Well, I don't think that matchup's bad. They just don't do that very often. Maybe, I mean, obviously I don't have any destroy like artifact effects, which would have been really good in game 2. Just being able to hold up a naturalize would have been really good, but woof. Ancient Grudge isn't the card I think I'd play. I'd play like either Force of Vigor because you can cast it and blow up Blood Moons. Like right now I'm completely soft to a Blood Moon. But I'm just assuming nobody's playing Blood Moon. Like, there's no deck in the format right now that's playing Blood Moon. So I'm just I'm okay being completely soft to it. But in hindsight, maybe I want a pair of Force of Vigors. Like, that's a real criticism to my deck building. And we can look at it. I guess I have one out. I have a single Primal Command. That is an out. This hand'd be sweet with an Explorer and a green source. But this hand's really bad. Oh, it does have an Explorer. Never mind. Sandy Sue with a green source. This hand is demonstrably better. Keep bottom. Done. Alright. Tapped. Go. Yup. Inquisition. You got it. Got 2 ramp spells. Don't hate to see that. The swamp makes me think Jund, not Shadow. Which I wouldn't mind my Jund matchup. I think Escape to the Wild is a lot better than Summer's back there. Because just drawing 5 is way better than Primeval Titan. Watch us play a modern Pyro list? Jeez. Explore. Okay. Scapeshift. That's not bad. I guess we'll play the Forest. Farseek. Grab a Cinder Glade. I don't normally want to grab a Cinder Glade here because I'd rather grab the ones I don't want to draw, whereas I wouldn't mind drawing a Cinder Glade, but I think I want variety in case I draw Field of the Dead. Yeah, it's just Jund. They play a little label, discard the Scapeshift or whatever. Oh, well, I'm cool with that. You know, Thoughtseize? Because I got 2 payoffs. I got all kinds of payoff. Oh, okay. It's not shabby. Go. They got a 2/3 goofer. Not exactly the quickest clock. And this matchup's already pretty good to begin with. Field of the Dead made it comically better as well. Cycle Barrymore is not Liliana the Veil. I suspect there is a lot of creature removal in their hand. Oh. What you got? A Scoozer. Shrinking the graveyard doesn't seem good either. Exhibit A as to why Jund is not good in the format anymore. Beat this. Boop. I guess we can play Valakut. Or we can Cinder Glade Bolt something. Sure, I'll play Cinder Glade. What do I want to bolt? I guess I don't have to decide now. If they have Bloodbraid Elf, I'll probably want to bolt that. I don't know. It's like... I wonder if I can suspend this. Oh, no, this is rather than cast from your hand. I cannot. Unlucky. Inquisition. Okay. You whiff. Bolt me. I'll bolt this goose. I'll make it a 4. Make it 4 anyway. Nothing I can really do about that, but it does make it easier to block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Them being at 19 is kind of a tilt. Oh, I guess we could just cast Search. Cast. Grab Forest. Play Valakut. Here's Scapeshift. Again, Escape the Wilds. Not looking bad. Not looking shabby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there should be 7 left. Sacrifice 6 lands. Huh. Grab mountains. Boop. Play around trophy by habit. Sure. Nope. All right. This is we're gonna get a little. Try to get a little more efficient here. No! Punished. Alright, move you. Always yes, always yes, always yield. Pew pew! Gotcha. Well, that game was not particularly close. Turns out the Jund matchup, quite good, quite good. And, like, we just also have just, like, an insane sideboard for Jund. This probably means we have way too many cards for this matchup. But, like, our Jund matchup was already good, and it looks like it's just getting better, so... Gosh, this stuff's Fulminator Mage? That is unbelievable. Alright, I guess I'll line it up. I just, like, put everything in the deck. Ooh. Primal Command might just not be good enough. We already have enough payoff with Escape to the Wilds. I'm actually going to cut Primal Command. Baloth, there's no way we're not bringing it in. There's no way we're not bringing Veil in, so we need to cut 4 cards. Oh, Explorers are really bad. I forgot how bad Explorer is. Explorer is so bad. Yeah. Gosh, we really can't make room for a Primal Command. Maybe Prismatic Omen. There you go. We're going to do this. Cut a bunch of the medium stuff. Keep a bunch of lands. Not bad, not bad. Back when Jund used to have Tara, what's it called? Dark Confidant, you wanted to keep some lightning bolts in. But now that they have like Red and 6 or whatever, like you just don't care at all. You just want to keep hands like this, have a bunch of lands. A few payoff cards that they can discard. And like stuff. Yeet. Nope. Go. And we're just going to ramp into some payoff cards. Our hand's great. Deck's great. Everything's great. Tarmogoyf. An 0-1. Alright, we'll make it bigger for you. Blurp. Derp. Mountain. We're going to make... we're going to cast like a Farseek first because it's the worst. And like next turn we can go Culinary Expedition plus Sakura-Tribe Elder to just like get the max ramp going on. Now this is weak to discard, but I think that's just kind of the price we're gonna have to pay. And it's not even that weak to discard. Like even if they have one discard spell, we still bridge to like 5 mana, which matters. 5 mana is the magic number for casting a bunch of Escape to the Wilds. Oh, Ashiok? Jeez. Okay. Well, that's punishing. I turned to the fetch land. Well. Wow. Everybody's on their Ashiok bullshit today. What the heck? Oh, I should have played this Calendar Expedition 2 first. Although it does not really matter. Why don't you die to this? There you go. We can pressure it. Oh yeah, I draw 2 natural lands. I need to start thinking about cracking my fetches more often. I'm used to holding my fetches for Culinary Expedition, as you saw here. But, I mean, turn 3 Ashiok is going to be pretty good. If you have Liliana, I'll probably just concede. 2 damage, I discard. Okay. Discarded the enchantment because it's the worst card. Still pretty bad against Tarmogoyf. Alright, we'll concede. Huh. So apparently that's the thing I need to worry about now. It's a good reason to have Primal Command in our deck. Maybe we want Fries in our deck for this. I think that's something I'm going to consider as well. It's also good against Spell Quellers a lot of the time, just like being able to kill a Spell Queller. So maybe we'll think about a pair of Fries. Jeez. That was just like completely trailing off. Baloth pressures it. Alright, I guess we'll try 2 Explorers over 2 Farseeks just to be a little bit better against Ashiok. Because that's pretty brutal. Went from an unlosable game to a unwinnable game in a hurry. Keep. So we play Culinary Expedition on 2. Turn 3 we can go land. It's not very good. We really want to fetch land for our turn 3 before they play Liliana. Although we have an opposite Baloth to pressure Liliana, which is nice. Not the Liliana, the stupid Ashiok. What the heck? Where are the Spark cards, man? I tell you what. It's not even like an even mind sensor, though. How you only searching top 4 where I could justify like cracking like fetch lands at least to try to find a land because I have so many lands. It's just a brutal thing. It's just brutal. Explorer's so bad. You can see why here. Like, I just don't want to empty my hand against them, but it being like not bad against Ashiok is really relevant. Probably should take KHE, as it is the one that gets card advantage. But you are free to do whatever you wish. It's kind of a tough choice, I suppose. Fry's a little late for dinner, but yeah, let's go. Love to see it. Yeah, they took KHE. That makes a lot of sense. Escape. That's what we're looking for. Now I feel incentivized to play Sakura-Tribe Elder. Sack Daddy. And then we'll grab a forest with this. Even though I want to be able to natural Valakut, I want a second green source for our Baloth friend. What is this? It's not Ren. Do you actually have Dark Confidence in your deck? That'd be so bad. Collective Brutality. I mean, yeah, we're still going to grab a green source. Forest. Probably should take Escape. Which leaves me with Explore Valakut. Oh, they took Explorer? Sure. Dog, what? This is an interesting position to be in. We still have to play the Valakut, unfortunately. We don't want to give away the free information that we drew land for Escape. Because, like, it's tempting if we drew an untapped land to play this Baloth, but... I mean, we're insured against the Liliana, which is nice. Fulminator Mage, you got it. Watch them have the Surgical thing. Ugh. I mean, actually, we're not even close to dead to Surgical because we have Field of the Deads. Never mind. God, the Surgical plan with Fulminator is so bad in this matchup. You're not going to let me untap with Escape to the Wilds, so yeah, I was saying, like, what are you doing? Let's blow up the land. Field of the Dead. It's not shabby. Field of the Dead. It's a good one. What you got? Do you have another Fulminator? Another discard spell. Your Lilianas are bad because of Baloth. Ren. Okay. Doop, doop, doop. Gosh, if everybody's playing Ashioks, maybe Shift is just a bad deck. Like, why is everybody playing Ashioks? Is Shift really that prominent? It doesn't seem like it would be. God, here I am, wanting to fetch a different land. Just to play around Ashiok. Unbelievable. I'm not going to, because I'm dumb. Escape. Jeez, more escapes. That's pretty sick. Okay. Okay. Cycle that. Look at that combo. It's just good deck building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Baloth. And we held the fetch land for Field of the Dead. We have a 7th land. And we have another escape dialed up. The escapes look great. Like, can't deny that. Bloodbraid Elf. Okie doke. Tarmagoof. Okie doke. That's a real clock. It's 7 power with the stuff. But Field of the Dead is going to make enough zombies that I just don't see it mattering. Fetch land. Okay. Veil of Summer? Oh my. Okay. So we can just cast another escape. I think that's going to be better than Primal Command. 5 mana. 3, 4, 5. Cast another escape. Alright. So we have 2 land drops to make this turn. We can lead on... Oh, there's a Scapeshift. That's nice. We can hold up Veil if we go land. The question is, do I want to play the fetch land? I think I do. So we'll play fetch land. Always yield. I guess we need to shock in the Stomping Ground. I really don't want to. I think we have to. Stomping Ground. Fetch. Go grab a... Guess all the forests are already in play. Cinder Glade. You can grab a regular mountain. Man, I wanted to cast this search, but I'm out of forests, and I can't cast it and hold up Veil, so I think I'm actually just gonna pass. Ugh, does not feel good. And we're losing access to the search too. Whatever, everything will be fine. All right, let's put these down here with the hand now. Cycle the thing. So the only thing we're a little worried about is Ashiok. But we have like double Baloth and just like running Field of the Dead to pressure that. What you got? Turn target creature to its owner's hand. Kill a zombie. Okay. I'm gonna hold up Veil for the Fulminator Mage, obviously. Okay. Veil that. I got it. Good game. Both teams played hard. That was gross. Veil of Summer is just so messed up. Imagine playing Jund in a world of Veil of Summers. Block. Block. Okay. Alright, they have blown up one of my Valakuts. There are 2 left in the deck. And there should be plenty of mountains. I think this should be trivial. Let's play mountain. Make a Zambi. Red, green. I have no much mana is going to be left over. Scapeshift. Oh. Sacrifice and Neverland. So we got nothing. We got 1 in exile, none in hand, 1 Valakut gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 mountains in play. So there's 7 mountains left in the deck. We can just sack. Can't believe the field. Is that nuts? I think I have to sack enough lands that like feels like anywhere. I'm just gonna leave 1 mountain. Okay. Got him. There's Jellin. We got him. 7 remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh geez, do I just grab all the mountains? Alright, sure. Nope. 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 Triggers. You. So much clicking. You. Still you. The targets will still be you. Last I checked, you. Alright, well this is a matchup where they blew up my Valakut, and it just like didn't really matter that they blew up my Valakut, and of course Feel That I looked great, and like our deck is super bastardized to be good against Jund, so like it makes sense that like despite the fact they have Ashioks, we still just mushed them. But I don't know, Escape the Wild's still pretty impressive. This deck's been really good. Like, we played, like, on a good amalgamation. We haven't played Urza, I guess. But, like, we played some Shadow. We played some Humans. We played some Jund, and we played some like Hardened scales. That's like a pretty reasonable snapshot of Modern. Kill their Ren for value. You're just such a BMer in Falls. You're such a BMer. But yeah, Zombos, I mean, the Zombos just are so relevant in that matchup. Like, having access to 2 Field of the Dead, like, our deck is way too good against Jund right now. And, like, way too bad against random stuff. So, like, Fries and Force of Vigor seem on the, like, the order of reasonable. Unlike this hand, which is, like, close, but has too many, like, not lands. Like this hand's fine. We can just bottom a Titan and move on with our lives. Our opponent also mulligans. We're going to hope this Bolt's good. Bolt kills Goose and stuff, so like it's still actually even pretty good in this format. Is there a Storm list available? Not yet. Not yet. I haven't actually built it yet, Trump. That's going to be next league's plan. Oh, it's Shadow again. We're going to be playing Storm after this and just like trying to figure out what's going on. Trying to figure out if I can make it good against Oko, because right now it's bad against Oko and counter spells, and I want that to change. It's probably going to incorporate some Dispels and some Pyromancer Ascensions, but we'll see. No! Wish I had that turn 1. So I guess we just grab a basic Mountain. And we need to draw like a ramp spell or whatever. Basic Mountain. Here's a Culinary Expedition. Go. Next turn we can play Sakura-Tribe Elder or Cinder Glade. If they play Emery, we can bolt it. It's kind of nice. This does look like an Urza deck at least, which is fortunate for me. It's a matchup we were looking to test. Tap land. This just has to mean they have an Oko, right? Like, this is what their hand's doing. Like, they might have counterspells, they might have Okos or whatever, but... Okay. Yeah, I'll play this land. What was this? What was yield? This means we're going to be a turn behind on our Titan, which sucks. But does mean if we draw Scapeshift, we can win. Okay. Which means I think we grab a Forest with this Elder. A Metallic Rebuke up. Don't know if I can play around it, but if I draw running lands, I might be able to. Forest. We're going to need to get this online before Cryptic Command can bounce it, which fortunately we are currently ahead of. Okay. I mean, we could just go for a kill. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sure. Just going to grab a mountain and a forest. A mountain and a forest. Scapeshift. Oh, there's F6. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we need to sack all of them. Grab the old Valakut. Stomping Ground, Cinder Glade, Stomping Ground, Snow-Covered Mountain. What the heck? Did I unclick a Stomping Ground? What happened here? 1, 2. Oh yeah, I did. Jeez. Scapeshift, please. Boop. 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 Always yes, always yield. Put you to 1, bolt you. Gotcha. Easy clap. Look at that. Bolt. A ramp spell. It's just literally a ramp spell. It's an extra Valakut trigger. I'm going to assume they're on Urza, and all their cards are bad. So, I want, like, these. I don't want bolts. I want, like, these. And I don't know if they have Ashiok, but I guess I should bring in Primal Command just in case. It seems like maybe over-preparing for it. Opponent just F6s. Yeah, I mean, they're not even going to represent Metallic Rebuke, I guess. Turtle Storm Drake against Veil. And you can abuse Claw. Yikes. You can Veil and Gift Storm too. Jeez, that's also pretty bad. All of this is pretty bad. I think KHE is like kind of medium against them. I'd prefer the hard counter spells. With them bringing another land, I think Explorers are great. I think Farseek gets worse. I think Prismatic Omen gets a lot worse. I maybe don't need all these Veils, but I'm pretty sure most Urza decks have discard spells and counter spells. And like any deck that has discard spells and counter spells, we're going to want all our Veils. So that's the mathematics. That's the mathematics I'm on. That's what I'm doing the math on. I mean, this has 2 payoff, 2 ramp spells. We have 28 lands in our deck, so being on the draw with lands is fine, and we have an interactive spell in the form of Veil. Not a little risky. This hand's a little risky, not ideal, but like, I mean, any time where I'm just like hoping to draw running lands, it's hard to not be excited about what's going on. Astrolabe, you got it. Okay. I kind of want to mask that I have Veil of Summer here. Sure. Shock. Okay. Blue. Green. Goose. Honk. Fine by me. So they have no mana untapped. I guess we should fetch, grab a Stomping Ground, untap, play a land. Question is whether or not I should Farseek or Explore. Kind of flooded on payoff, and there's a chance I miss my land. If there's a chance I miss my land, I really don't want to be exploring. Grab a Cinder Glade for Field of the Dead. Pass. If I had drawn a land there instead of a Primal Titan, I'd be more inclined to explore, but like I'm less likely to need to hold up Veil when I have 3 payoff cards in my hand. And like they're almost certainly just spending this turn playing Urza anyway. Blue, blue, blue. What the heck? Is this a whir? Green? Is this just like an Oko? Oh, it's an Oko. Okay. Make a fooder. This lets them Metallic Rebuke. Sure. Never mind, they're discarding. That sucks. I did not think they would be discarding me this turn. But even with them discarding me this turn, it's not the end of the world. Green Explorer. Hope did a land. Land, please. Here's this. Go. And this is kind of how things go bad for us, is like, we're going to get attacked by 3/3s every turn for the rest of the game, and they probably have at least 1 counter spell. So, like, we lost our Veil, and they know we're probably not going to be able to, like, activate this thing. Try to incentivize them to counter this. Woof. Go. What you got? Make a food? Man, this is not panning out our way at all. We've missed so many land drops. 28 lands! 28! We've only made 4 land drops. Unbelievable. If we draw a untapped land that isn't a fetch land, we're going to cast Titan because it plays around Drown in the Loch. Mystic Sanctuary. Put Thoughtseize on top. Okay. Okay! That card is not relevant, good friend. Alright. Yep. Let's try number 1. Although we're dead on board. But that's okay. So if this doesn't get countered, we're in good shape. Yeah. Yeah, we have a counter spell. Okay. Yeah, not holding up Veil that one turn might have just been really, really bad. The hand keep could have been really bad. It was risky, but I think it was good enough. We just drew 2 payoff cards instead of lands. But we do have a lot of payoff cards in our deck. Maybe that card's just not good. And we want like another Farseek. I could buy it. We'll try trimming a little bit of payoff. Use that good old results oriented logic. Trim a little bit of payoff. Put another ramp spell in our deck. Love to play first. Yeah, we'll keep this. This hand's really good. At first I was like, this hand's kind of medium, but like the Explorer makes this hand a lot better. We have a turn 1 and 2 play. Like, ramp spells on turn 1 and 2 and just land drops to hit. Like, just very good hand, very good hand. Suspend. And like the Field of the Dead's a good plan B against like a bunch of interaction, like counter spells and stuff. So like, I'm just really happy with everything we got going on here. Astrolabe. Yup. Do you have 2 zeros and an opal? That's 1 0. No opal. Okay. Always yield. Farseek. We have a bunch of tap lands, so I don't think I'm going to play Farseek this turn. Mountain. Explore. Valakut. Tap lands. Go. Green, make a Gooser. Gooser's good. Play land? Yeah, you have to have land to go to correct bobble. Okay. Cast. I don't know what I need. All that matters is it's a different name. I don't know how many green sources I'm going to need, but I think it could be up to 3. Okay. So we can play tap land, play Sakura and Farseek. Farseek. Stomping Ground, would not like to pay. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is gonna grab a snow-covered mountain, and then we'll start making zombies, which is pretty decent. Like, cause we have a fetch land. We're pretty far from like actually shooting anything with like mountains, though, which is kind of amusing. Like, if we draw a Titan, it's actually pretty bad. I am interested to see these kinds of games play out, though. Like, the natural Field of the Dead, where we're just going to be, like, playing super fair. Okay. Yup. Combat. Would you like to attack? No. Like, if they have Urza here, I guess the zombies look really bad. And like EE can clean up a bunch of zombies, but we can just like make more. Green Gooser, you got it. Blows up their food if they EE on 0, which is actually not irrelevant. Snow covered. Cinder Glade, boop. Combat, attack. Just build your own empty the warrens. Go. You can fetch and shock and make a food. That's pretty bad. Probably just gonna fetch a shock land tapped. Oh, no, they're gonna fetch and shock. You gonna make a food? What the heck are you doing? Okay. I don't think this wins the race against zombies. Another fetch land. Fetch. Okay. Urza. Okay. I guess big Urza is good. Make a 5/5. They have Cryptic Command up. It's not bad. So we're not attacking someone to hold the fetch. Farseek. Farseek. Go grab a Stomping Ground. Always yield. Sure, Cinder Glade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we now have an instant speed mountain shock, which makes me want to attack. They can make one of these things. So like they have a free block. So I guess this is just not good. Like we should wait at least a turn. Because they can just make food. The life total is kind of low, though. They are struggling to make a food. It is hard out here. They have 12 life in the bin. Mystic Sanctuary for no value. Strange that you would play that. You have 1 Urza activation and hold up Cryptic. Very odd. Okay. Alright. Yup. Hmm. 2 cards left. One of them is almost certainly a counter spell. They're just not attacking. This we can kill Oko. Can also kill Urza. Killing Urza seems really attractive to me. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do. Huh. ViralDrake, are you queued for any PTs? Yeah, I'm queued for the first PT next year. This game is kind of complex for what's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess we should just explore. Fetch land. Okay. Boop. Boop. Target there. Always yes, always yield. Some damage marked. Let's fetch. Grab a Stomping Ground. Bolt the Urza again. Spin Urza. Another Urza. Nice. And now we can just slam an attack and they don't have good blocks. All creatures at you. Boop. Because we can just like kill the car instruct and that just like leaves me in really good shape. You take 4. Okay. Let's go grab a basic. This. Okay, this is working out better than I thought it would. I'll give it that. They can just like now their Oko Plus looks a little strange. Like, do they need a plus for life, or like what do they need to do? And if I just draw like lands, which my deck's full of, like we're just in pretty good shape. And if we don't draw lands, then like we're drawing things that makes them counter stuff, and that's just like also a good spot to be in. Yikes. Cracking all the fetches punishes me there. So I have 6 attackers. They have 2 food as blockers. So they take 4, go to 5. That's not super good. He's KG. I don't think I'm going to attack. I'd rather just hold back and like block. Like attacking isn't great. Maybe blocking isn't great, but I think at this point we're just trying to buy time to find payoff cards. Because yeah, they're just going to make food every turn. And like gain a bunch of life. Maybe I should have killed Oko at some point. I don't know. I don't really think so. Well, that's not resolving. Do I wait a turn to try and draw a Veil of Summer or another payoff card or something? I think I am. I'm just going to hold this. Try to get them to tap mana for something. Make a bunch of food. That's fine. Yup. Green. Probably another goose. I basically want to tax Cryptic Command. I think Cryptic Command's probably their only counter spell right now. Like they can hold it up. Oh no. I guess I should have thought about discard spells. I was holding like lands forever. And they never discarded me. What the heck? That's so sus. Maybe they just drew it. I'll give them like that, I guess. It does feel a little goofy, but whatevs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a little strange. We were holding bad cards forever. We start holding good cards. Bad things happen. Well, if nothing else, this has bought a lot of time. But we do feel like we need a Veil. Yup. This is 12 damage. The play set of Gilded Goose. And Gilded Goose has mattered a lot. We could have definitely natural Valakuted them if they didn't have like Gilded Goose making food every turn. Alright. We take that. Let me keep up for a little while longer. Yeah, I guess I should have just cast the Escape. I do feel like kind of stupid for that. Yup. What is this board state, dude? A Valakut. Okay. Green, red. Cast. Probably should stop this, friendo. Yeah. Alright. Drown in the lock? Sure. Okie doke. So if we... Our attacks are pretty bad, right? 8, yeah. They are. But they're getting better. Especially with their unwillingness to start cracking these foods. It's like everything's getting a lot better. This is exactly 18, right? Damn. Alright, we died to it. Yeah, I mean, they probably had those counterspells for a long time. But... No, if we could add 2 mountains, everything would be great. We could shoot down 2 of these. And then this would take forever. Because we'd get so many things. We were a land away from being in really good shape because they can only crack 3 foods. Alright. We died. Maybe I want like a Besiju or something. Although, just actually having a Veil of Summer would have mattered a lot. 101 new items. So, let's look at what happened. Okay, we beat the crap out of Shadow. We beat the crap out of humans. We lost the tight one to Hardened Scales. We beat... What was last round? Jund, yeah, that's a great matchup. And then we lost the tight one to Urza, where I felt like we were in that game for a while. But... I mean, certainly we didn't draw enough Veil of Summers. Like, our hand definitely didn't pan out. And the natural field that I'd planned maybe would have been okay. Like, I'm definitely willing to buy that I screwed the game up by, like, playing it too slow and just, like, not attacking and stuff. But, like, the Gilded Gooses are easy to attack through, but Gilded Goose plus Oko makes it hard to attack and still get through enough damage that, like, they can't gain enough life. But, I mean, it still felt like with 2 Valakuts naturally drawn and the 2 Fielded Edge drawn, like, we maybe should have had the resources, and, like, the Conduit Expedition wasn't good. But still, like, it's kind of the same problem, right? Where if this is, like, our angle, we're trying to use spells to go over the top of the Urza deck, then, like, especially using lands, then it's just not very good if, like, we're still losing to the counterspells and stuff anyway. I don't know. It felt like it was at least, like, the match was at least close, which makes you think maybe if we iterate a little bit more, we could get somewhere. But it did feel like we had a lot of cards for the matchup, like specifically the 4 Veils in the field, and just, like, didn't really get it all to come together. I would probably need to focus test the matchup a little more, but it feels at least close, and that may not be worth playing an underpowered deck for. I will say that I wanted Force of Vigors for not just for Shadow, or not just for Hardened Scales, but also for Blood Moons. So I think we want some Force of Vigors and at least a Fry or 2 for the Ashiok. I don't know if it necessarily has to be Fry. Maybe it could be Magmatic Sinkhole. But Fry seems okay. Might be okay against Urza, too. There's like, if they plus, like, maybe it kills an Oko or whatever, it actually kills the card Urza. Seems a little narrow, but it could be good enough. Damping Spheres, we didn't really play anything those were good against. Easier Explosives was pretty bad, all told. It didn't really feel like our humans matchup was all that bad at all to begin with. So I kind of just don't really want this Explosives. And outside of that, the Primal Command felt unnecessary. Like, we already have a lot of payoff already. Like, having another payoff in the sideboard doesn't seem great. So we may just be overboarded for, like it may not need it even for burn. Let's see. Extra bolts. I mean, we could bring in fries against humans. So maybe that justifies cutting a bolt. And then I still want 4 Veils, I feel like. Question is, like, do we cut a Damping Sphere? Maybe it's not as good as it normally is. I mean, our Tron matchup's still okay. This is probably where I'd try next. If I were to like, run another league with Titanshift. Our deck felt really good. We were firing all cylinders till there at the end where we just, like, bricked off a bunch. And, like, kind of just things didn't really come together against the Urza deck, where we had, like, a billion draw steps and, like, I drew the Khalni Expedition after I just, like, the turn after I cracked all my fetches at the worst possible time. And if I had been able to crack it, there's a chance I win that game because it's worth 4 zombies and 2 Valakut triggers, which could easily, like, swing the game in my favor, picking off 2 of their, like, blockers. There's just, like, a lot that could have changed. That game 3 was really tight. And overall, we didn't draw excellent, and it was still a reasonable game, which gives me a little bit of hope for the matchup. And against hardened skills, like, it's whatever. So, like, the 2 losses felt at least very close, and a lot of our wins felt very lopsided. So that makes the deck feel better than maybe just, like, its result would make it seem. I don't know. This is where I'd be at. If you have any more questions, problems, concerns, sweet, how'd you do that? I won Indy. Sorry, Shadows. Just getting back to you. I won SCG Indy. So when do I get my apology? I'm still not a fan of that list. Seems so boring to play. I mean, to each their own, right? I enjoy Titanshift because it, like, provides a lot of interesting sequencing decisions for me. Like, a lot of, like, you're not going to come up with these, like, super sexy, high-value plays. Instead, what you're going to do is, like, think about how you're going to sequence your lands based on what you could draw. And, like, I think that provides for some interesting decisions. So I enjoy Titanshift more than, like, the average person by a lot. But I realize I'm in the minority, except for the people that follow me for Titanshift content. But I also think it might just be a good deck, so it's something, like, I'm legitimately considering for Columbus. It's a reasonable enough deck, but that'll do it for this league. We're going to play some Storm next. I need to do a little bit of deck construction there as well, so hopefully my chat will stay with me while I put together a Storm deck. And, yeah, I really appreciate everybody's support. And if you are watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. It's the easiest way to support me on YouTube. If you're watching here on Twitch and you've enjoyed my content, please hit that follow button. It's the easiest way to support me on Twitch, and we'll let you know when I go live. And I will see those of you on YouTube in the next video.